Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. Adjust my camera down a little bit there. So I just finished up two controllers, both for the IntelliVision. Both are actually in the Sears Super Video Arcade style. And a lot of people have asked me, what do I prefer in terms of like controller layout and orientation? Like, where do I expect the buttons to be in the stick placement? And it's slightly more philosophical. I was thinking about it, and the answer is it depends. You really have to think back to how the console itself was originally designed, and if are the games more direction dependent or are they more button dependent? What do I mean by that? So a lot of early game systems only had two buttons, and the directionality was one button really for like the Atari VCS, and so all those games most of the games were really directional dependent. So the directions you were moving were much more important than how rapidly you can press the button. Whereas game systems evolved, how quickly you can press the buttons got more crucial. Think arcade games and like your Super Nintendo, Genesis, all with multi-button controllers. So the direction became less of an issue and more timing. So you need more precise timing with your dominant hands. My obnoxious answer is I like ambidextrous controllers, but not everyone agrees with that. So so now I think, okay, this is a fun one. I have an IntelliVision arcade style layout, right hand stick, and then I also have a right hand stick with the Purist layout. So don't mind me, I'm just putting labels on right now. So the long story short, a little bit of floof on there. Long story short, I'm going to try out a couple games. I'm just curious what works out better. I don't think, because both are going to be right hand stick, it's going to be pretty similar, like user experience wise. Got my little layer roller here. So I just cut these on my Cricut printer, cutter I should say. Neat little thing. Off you come. Transfer tape worked really nicely. Let's go through. Hit this with the Bayer one more time. There we go. Actually, it even works for my keypads too, because those are adhesive. So we got this is the arcade layout. I actually quite like this. Though for this game, you don't actually use the buttons on this one. And you can really hear the 16 directions going now. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it works really nicely now. The 16 directions. Yeah, this is the 2.0 guts, of course. So for a game like this, not really button dependent per se. Yeah, you can really see the 16 ways now. It's awesome. I'm so happy with the way this turned out now. Oh, shots wrong direction. It doesn't get them on the return. Oh, that's weird. Again, this is a more directionally dependent game, so I prefer having that. So let's find a game that's, I don't know how many games are really that button dependent. I haven't really seen much on the IntelliVision, so I think if you're right-handed, I'd say go with a right-handed stick, but did I not plug in the buttons on this one? Oh dear. I have to take it apart. Anyways, why are the buttons not responding is the question. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I forgot to plug the buttons in on this one. I'm embarrassed now. Yeah, I actually have a new way the buttons are connected. This is why I test every single controller, by the way. Don't want to tear the label. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, you came unplugged. I'm going to glue you down. Make sure this works. Yes, it does. Alright, so I had one of my DuPonts come apart here. Of course, I forget to glue it down. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's try that again. Silly me. Alright. All good. Anyways, so yeah, there's a little 6-pin connector that came unseated there. Or actually, I didn't have it seated all the way. I put on it and I glued it. I don't usually glue that one down because the retention force is actually really freaking high. So it means I just forgot to put it in. Well, again, I test all the buttons before I ship anything out. So mistakes happen here, so they don't happen there. And the rest of the screws went is kind of a mystery. Oh, there they are. I like this electric screwdriver because it actually has a torque limit to it. So I don't torque the ever living bejesus out of this thing. Let's try some Donkey Kong. Why not? One player, level 1. Enter. Get ready, player 1. Was that good or bad? I dive from that? Wow. Down. Yeah, whatever. That is not a very fun game, by the way. I'm trying to find some game that's more button dependent. So the original IntelliVision, the reason I call the Purist is it has a keypad like this, where you have, when you put the overlay in there, the arrows actually line up. It goes button 1, 2, 3, 3. This goes button 1, 2, 3. So let's do a little bit more on the arcade-ish layout, right-hand stick. Let's see. What would be a good one where you need the pew pew? Let's think here. Dig Dug, that's really directional. Dragonfire, maybe? Let's take a look. Not all the games work on mine. I don't know why. Let's see. Yeah, Ice Track is really direction dependent, so that doesn't help me much. Let's see. Let's go up the ladder. Oh, Game Factory. What did I choose here? Gotten. Whatever. Alright, let's go back. I wonder if I have my least favorite game. Let's take a look. Oh, they do. I hate Cube Brute. I'm gonna play it anyway. See how it is on here. See how well I did there. Alright. Oh darn. Game's over. Jeez. I did just see River Raid. Maybe that's a good one. Pitfall. Hey, you do need a bit of pinball. I wonder what style they do. One player. Let's see. Alright, that does your shooty flipper. Oh, I can see how the Purist would be better for this one. Ah, gotcha. Alright. This one's entirely button. This is actually a really decent pinball game. Oh, nice. So it's left. Let's swap over to the, the other one here. You get put aside. You get your serial number in that. So do you. This one's fun. Someone asked me to do their nickname, Camo Ducky. So I custom cut a label for him. Apparently he's a Marine, retired I believe. So I did that for him. Let's try this again. Nah, this makes more sense actually. Oh, why is my left and right reversed? Maybe switch 1 and 2 need to be flipped around. That's weird. Let me look. I'm confused. I thought switch 1 was the left one. Well, you can change that. I must have plugged it in wrong. Turned out to be more adventure than I expected. I want to damage this label. Okay, so 2 and 1 need to be flipped around. could have sworn I wired this right. Let me look at my colors here. Oh, because I was looking at it from it backwards. It gets me every time, because when you work on this thing, everything is mirrored over. Okay. And I can use pliers. Okay, so swap the two buttons around. I realized I flipped them because it's looking upside down. Alright, so let's see. It's actually a pretty cool looking version of a pinball here. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so a game like Pinball, I could see how you'd have an advantage with the Purist layout. Though, that being said, I think a lot of games are just fine without. Sounds familiar. Another directional game. This one's only left and right. Again. But yeah, if it seems like for the IntelliVision, the right hand, if you're right-handed, a right-hand stick seems to be the most ergonomic out there. Oh yeah, Dragonfire. Oh, I hate when that doesn't work. I know Dragonfire. I've played that before on the I've tried playing Fathom here. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, Frogger. I know Frogger was Sega. Oh. Players 1, level 1. 5200 is interesting. You can choose between keypad or joystick. Kind of wild. Not enough contrast, by the way. SVA actually has a really good version of Frogger. Very close to the arcade. Very responsive though. Let's try one more game. Let's see what layout's better. Let's see if we can do 3D on the IntelliVision. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go Cadet. Doesn't look very 3D to me, but okay. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness, it's like a pseudo 3D. Yeah, it does do the 16 directions. What the heck am I looking at here? So I can shoot. Oh, it's buildings. Shoot, shoot. Is that different firing? Ooh. Oh. Am I supposed to blow that up? That's cool. Maybe. Oh, is that water? is water. That's cool. What am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, it's 16 ways I can see it. Very subtle, but it's there. Ooh, there's a bridge. Am I supposed to blow up the bridge or save the bridge? Let's see. I choose blow up the bridge. I can only imagine how hard this game would be to play on with a little directional pad. I hope I'm supposed to be blowing this stuff up. Am I supposed to help or hurt? That's the question. Gave me a laser for a reason. Ooh. And then you have random fires. Man, I have no idea how you play this game with a D-pad. Probably drive me insane. Fun game. I don't know what I'm doing, but fun game. But yeah, this is, as far as I can tell, I mean, they're both equally decent. Let's see, for the pinball, it really would make sense to be able to, like, do something like this. Doesn't seem to be, like, super, like, crucial. Both layouts are good. Kind of prefers what you grew up with, I would guess. Oh yeah. Oh, lock and chase. Let's see if you work. Player, please. Enter. Shucks. Okay. Not an easy game. I wonder, there's a really, ooh, that was weird. There's a really hard one called Reactor. I doubt they have it. Now they have River Raid. Yeah, River Raid's a good one. Let's try that out. I think that's only a one button as well. Ooh, I like the little flippy letters. Oh, nice background. All these games, love to have one button. So my answer would be, I kind of prefer the arcade layout a little more, just because I like having a little better ergonomics. But that's me though. A lot of people would prefer to have the numbers line up, the letters line up too, the arrows I should say. So it's hard to say. My window's open right now. Wow, that was weird. Didn't like that. PQ. Let's try Pitfall. just the 2 button works on Pinball. Interesting. This is a hard version of Pitfall. How do I grab it? You have to use a different button? Nope. 1 button. What? Direction? Nope. Different button. Let's try. Different button. Okay, so they did jump and then release different buttons. This is a game that's probably better for a left-hand stick, right-hand buttons, but I don't think I would want to sacrifice for that. Let's just try. Ooh. Why not? Oh, 179. Okay. Oh, what's the color? It's green. That was weird. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Whatever. Some games are weird. Last thing here. Let's try. Let's go with D's. Ooh, Demon Attack. Though I think there's only 2 directions, so yeah. Sadly. Oh, jeez. Oh no. That's player 2. Oh, there. Good to know. Okay, so let's finish it off with. Let's try a little. What the heck that was? Let's see anything else. Magic Carousel. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Is this a game or a demo? Good thing they implemented all 16 directions for this game. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this game really needed all 16 directions, I tell you. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong with me? There's alerts, there's klaxon blaring. Alright. Let's finish off the night with well, a game I actually like. Again, this is going to be a single button game. Alright, let's see. What the? Don't you want a ghost? There you go. Not a bad version of Dig Dug. Again, you're only using one button. A lot more directionally dependent than anything else. And this is only 4 directions being used, but that's fine. All 16 are there, so we're not going to complain. Alright. I think I'll call the night. Like the wife is calling me and gonna see what's going on. Everyone have a great night.